And now, a little bigger, better, more.
Notice where you are, and is it where you want it to be, and is it good enough? Like that, at least once a day, ask yourself that question. And if it takes you to another action, then do the other action. Like, no, I'm not where I want to be. Okay, what needs to happen? I need a nap. I need a snack. I need an intention. I need to let go of something. I need to redirect. I need to choose something. I need to try something on. I need to follow the feel good flow. I don't need to anything. I'm saying that wrong. It's like the opportunity is you get to do what that is. But that's what
Yes.
they're saying. It's like you haven't
No.
oriented to what do I get to do next as a feel good space,
Right.
as a freedom space, as an
Right.
unlimited being space, because you still have judgment on things as good or bad. And they're like, what if all things facilitated your greater being in different ways and we use them? They're showing me like a deck of cards, like all of them get to be valid in different ways. They all signify something and they allow us to play a bigger game. So can you let yourself be with the freedom of being in whatever way it is, and allowing yourself to be lined up with the universe in alignment with your highest good that you've already chosen, you will continue to choose. You're just aligning with. Because they're
I love
showing me
you.
kind of
I love this.
they're kind of showing me
Yeah,
too
for sure.
energetically. It's like there's we're tapping into the bigger part of us that already knows this. It's kind of that our consciousness is arriving at this new knowing. But there's always our bigger part of us is a little ahead of the game, and stuff is already all lined up. So we're just getting up to speed with it, but in a way that's not, okay, you need to get up to speed with this, that the more you allow for, the more you notice in the way you want to, like, oh, this is all working out, the more you get the fulfillment and experience of that. But that's what we've been trying to say. It's like orient to what you desire and let go of everything you don't, because that's how your world will be inhabited. And there is no necessity for less than, for limitation, for fear. I mean, well, and we're not extricating fear as a thing. The fear will show up, when we need it, if we need it. If you need to, uh-oh, a truck's coming at me, I need to jump out of the way, the fear will be there, trust me. But you don't need to walk around with it every day. So,
right, it doesn't need to be the state of
right.
being.
But
No.
in the same way, I feel like you have this little pocket of, I want to say, like, I'm not okay. And I want you to empty your pockets and cut it out of your shirt and have a hole there instead that can be filled in with light, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely went to that today. It really did. It was so, like, how am I supposed to, whatever, fill in the blank. Like, I don't know. I went into all the bad parts and I'm not okay. What's so hysterical, though, about it is I got to be light version me before that came up. The way that this hit me was genuinely like it didn't.
Oh, good.
It just happened. You know what I mean?
Good.
Like I was. It just happened, and then I filled in the blanks,
Well,
and then
and
it
they're
got worse.
saying it happened in the space of allowing, because until then you were resisting it and holding it
Mm,
back.
right.
But I want
Well,
you
I
to
was holding it
know, I
together.
feel
You
like,
weren't wrong. Yeah.
I feel like you are being I know you don't like to admit, like, you think this is bad or wrong. It's like, but I want you to know this is such a beautiful demonstration of how things can occur. Like, it's not optimal to feel like you're blowing stuff up. Like, I mean, I get it. I told you when I was moving through things, I was always surprised. I'm like, oh, I didn't die. I didn't explode. I didn't blow up. Like nothing, like I survived. So,
Right.
but
Right.
there was really a lot of power in that realization. But I want you to know, it's like, you made it through the other side, and we just walked it forward, and you know where you are now. Now you're going to be clear at a whole nother level. And I feel like, it's part of what we need. I want us to show, when we're talking on
Mm,
podcast or whatever. It's like,
Mhm. Mhm.
It's okay to be a human learning to be divine human because that's part of the process. And if you make it bad and wrong, you get stuck in the old because that's where you make stuff bad and wrong. And it's like, we don't care over here. We don't mind that you don't
Right.
learn how to tie your shoes or that you don't, we don't mind that toddlers are toddlers and teenagers are teenagers. You're at wherever you're at having the
No.
experience. We're going to always invite you forward. And that's it. But once because they're saying it's like the freer you let yourself be, the freer everyone will allow themselves to be.